In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, ha! What's going on? Welcome to a little thing that we call the Cipher 360. I am your host,
Cipher 360.
Marcus the Kid Warren, and with me is my man Muff. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great, man. Interesting week.
Very interesting week.
There was a debate, a presidential debate going on.
Yes, it sure was.
You know what's funny? Because I was preparing for that debate like it was like Monday Night Football was about to come on. I went and got some food. And I got set up, for the debate.
You're not alone.
Interesting about the debate, and before we go into what we're going to review here, the overall general consensus is that the president lost the debate. And initially that's what I thought. Not only did the news pundits say that he lost the debate, but even among those, MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, Ed Schultz, right afterwards, Hardball, Chris Matthews, they were like, he left, he left this one, he didn't hammer on this, he didn't hammer him on that. So I was with those guys, but then I let a few days go, and even after talking to you and after an article I read recently where it talked about the fact, well, the title of the article, and I forgot who wrote the article, and I wish I would have came prepared with that, but I'll just say this. The title of the article is called "His Chess Not Checkers," and I've always said this to you and other people that Barack is totally a chess player, and I understand that this dude comes from Chicago, and Chicago politics is about the meanest it is. Now, if you're going to make a sports analogy, game one, maybe he conceded game one. It's a series, you know what I mean? So the series is not lost, okay? He had to know going in that Mitt Romney was going to be aggressive because he had to, because he's behind in the polls. Okay, so I guess one of the things I talked to you about, I didn't like Barack's body language kind of, because he was kind of looking down a little bit, writing his notes. But I think he wanted to remain a little presidential. Maybe I would have liked him to maybe make a little bit more eye contact with Mitt Romney as as he was talking, but again, he wanted to be kind of above it all a little bit. That was the strategy he was employing, I think. And also, I know that we talked about this off camera, and this is what the article talked about. Mitt Romney wanted so bad for Barack Obama to bring up that 47% comment so he can go and explain himself. He wanted it real bad, but Barack wouldn't give him the opportunity to do that, to explain himself in front of 60 million people watching the debate. So that's how much of a chess player he is. He said, I'm not going to do that. And he waiting for it. Come on, give me that 47. Give it to me, give it to me. He's like, nah, I'm not giving it to you. I'm just play it low a little bit. And I think the next debate, Mitt Romney, they're going to be gassing him up right now. Oh, man, you got a great shot now. You won the first debate. You're going to cream him. And then Barack's going to come and counterpunch. Because that's what he's great at doing. If you remember when Barack Obama was running for president, or even running for the Democratic nomination, he lost before to Hillary Clinton in the debate. He also lost the debate before to John McCain. You could argue both of those. But like I said, he'll let you set yourself up and go and start countering. Especially if you go and come in there cocky, he's gonna get you. So where you stand on it? That's my opinion on it.
Well, first of all, liberals and Democrats, calm down.
Settle down.
Settle down. It's okay. All right.
What they would say, settle down, divas.
Yeah, because I had to record it and I watched it later, but I had already heard, oh my God, the president lost. The president seemed in the paper. It seemed like he was stumped, and he was he looked like a buffoon. This, that, and the other thing. So I'm like, wow. So I'm like, wow. I'm gonna watch this thing like
You listen to Fox?
Yeah, no, it was in the newspaper. It said, look, he's like, I'm expecting. Well, it was
Wall Street Journal.
No, it wasn't the Wall Street Journal. I'm expecting Barack Obama to get up there with his his pants all untucked. He's like, oh, shirt up. Okay, we start. We good. We good. Okay. Where am I looking? I was expecting that. Now, just let me say this. I think when it comes to the debate thing, Barack Obama. Yes, I wish he was a little bit more like daggers. Like Romney was spitting daggers. He was spitting fire. He was very boom, 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 boom. He was in here. He was prepared. He was ready. So props to the Romney camp. But look, I wanted Barack to make a little bit more eye contact with Romney and the audience for that matter. He was only addressing half the audience. He wasn't even he wasn't up there. He didn't look presidential. I'll say that much. But I think this, and you put the sports analogy. I'm going to give you the hip hop analogy. This is going to be like Eminem in 8 Mile. Okay, he done went up against the GOP. You know what I'm saying? He choked a little bit. You know, like, oh, he was like, choke, choke, everything. Everybody in the newspapers like choke. Yeah, he's old rabbit. He's old rabbit. No. What he gonna do now is he gonna move out the White House. You know, Michelle gonna kick him out. He gonna move in with his mama back in the trailer park.
Right.
You know, he's gonna go through some stuff. He's gonna write down some more stuff. He's gonna get very deep, and he's gonna go into it. He's gonna then he's gonna start working out. He's gonna come back and he's gonna battle the whole GOP right there at the next debate. Yeah. He's gonna go up against Hannity. He's gonna go up against Ryan, and then finally the championship round. He gonna go up against my man, and he gonna knock him out. That's all I'm saying.
F you in a free world or whatever.
Yeah, F you and the GOP. You know, can't see me.
I'm gonna tell you, you know what it looked like though when he first got up there. Now you noticed that Barack Obama said, wished his wife a happy anniversary, right? Mm-hmm. Now we've all been there. You know, after you've been with your wife and you guys, have relations. Mm-hmm. Right afterwards, you're pretty calmed down, aren't you? We got this debate. Yeah, baby. Happy anniversary.
Yeah,
You don't come out there guns a-blazing. You're real relaxed. You're chill. Now, that might have been what happened. They might have been back together. His wife is still fine, so they're pretty active sexually. I'm pretty sure. Man, let's get into our hip hop.
Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry, but anyway, who are we talking about, y'all?
Hey, listen. I have something that you know how on paper Barack Obama should have creamed
Romney,
creamed him based on all the gaffes that he's been making. Well, on paper, the next person we're reviewing, this collaboration should work. MF Doom. Or really just Doom. It's not even MF Doom.
Yeah, he stopped calling himself MF Doom.
And Gennaro Jarrell, which is one of the producers, beat makers, MCs that I've been on for a hot minute. You know that. So I thought when I heard that these guys were going to collaborate to make an album, the album being called Key to the Kuffs, I said, well, it's already a classic before it's even made. I'm thinking of Matt Villani Part 2 probably going to come out of this. I got to say overall, though, let me be honest with you, slightly disappointed, man, in the album. Slightly disappointed in the album. Now, that said, I don't mean it's a whack album, because it's not a whack album at all, by any means. And I know that, in a way, Gennaro Jarrell is kind of you gotta have an acquired taste to like some of the stuff, because he can be very spacey. If you're not familiar with the type of producer he is, because he does a lot of jazz, does a lot of spacey type of beats, what have you. But definitely with a hip hop influence. In fact, the one Gennaro Jarrell album that I do love, Three-Piece Puzzle, is to me a classic. Okay, to me a classic. If you're hip to that, a lot of you guys know who Gennaro Jarrell is. Look up Three-Piece Puzzle, listen to the album, it's off the hook. So, at any rate, I thought that the beats were going to be the least of Doom's problems in this album. And to me, that's probably what the problem with the album is, kind of. Now, with that said, there are some bangers on this album. Governor, and Rhyme and Slang, the two tracks that stand out as absolutely banging, off the hook, okay? But, I mean, overall, though, man, I'm telling you, it didn't really live up to expectations for me. I thought that it would be incredible. The album is not incredible. Doom, lyrically, does his thing. I love the way Doom rhymes. So it's not the MCing, but I think he suffers from, beat selection. But is it his fault? Because he has one producer. We just talked about that in the last segment. And Gennaro Jarrell was responsible for the beats. And I don't think he gave Doom the best beats to rhyme over. But that's where I'm at. What about you?
I definitely agree with you. The beat selection, we were talking about giving people a grade when it comes to beat selection. This one is around, and I don't want to be too hard on Doom, because I just love Doom, and that's probably one of the reasons why that when we're coming into this, I mean it's Doom, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying?
Doom really can do no wrong to us, kind of.
He can't really, and I think there's already Mad Villainy Part 2. But check me on that one. There might be a Mad Villainy Part 2.
No, it's not actually there. Well, technically. No, but yes, you're referring to actually a remix album that Matt Lib did to the first Mad Villainy. He just remixed and put new beats and made a mixtape out of it. So that's really Mad Villainy 2. It was kind of a remix album. Okay.
But anyway, that being said, Doom. I mean, lyrically, he's lyrically dope. But the thing about Doom is this. I don't know how he gets away with the way he rhymes, but it's just because he follows the beat to his own drummer, and I mean that really, because he won't be following the beat. but he will still make it sound dope. Now this album is filled with that, and that's one of the things that I love about Doom and I love about this album.
Okay.
But some of the things that I didn't love about the album was the beat selection. It wasn't Doom at all. I mean, Doom was bringing it. Doom was just being Doom, and I think the beats on this one just left me a little bit wanting. Yeah, but still a good album. Good, not great. But I mean, you want to talk about an MC and a producer who's put out classic albums, and I mean classic as in number of classics. You know what I'm saying? And now you come back, and we've been waiting for this one. Now this one comes out a little bit flat, but I still think it's a good album.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good album, not great. If we're gonna go ahead and get to rating this thing,
rate it.
I'm gonna give this. Give it 3 out of 5 Cyphies, man. 3 out of 5. I mean, you know, beats are okay, but the cut, like I said, rhyme and slang, Governor, those 2 beats now, that's a little sick. Okay, the rest of them, you know, and it's one of those albums that I think I'll appreciate a little bit more as I have the album a little bit more, listen to it a little bit more. But just right now, I'm just gonna go with my 3 Cyphies out of 5.
I hear you, man, and that's one of the things about Doom, and unfortunately, a lot of Doom albums, you might have to listen to it a few times before you actually, you know, collect to it or can connect to it and say, wow,
like that
yeah, it's genius. You know, it's like, wow.
He was like, what's the one I listened to? And I was like, oh my God, classic.
Yeah, that's why I listened to this album like a good 3 or 4 times. I just want to make sure, I want to make sure I wasn't being too hasty, but everything. But I think I agree with you. I'm not going to be that hard on it because lyrically, I think it was very good. I think it was very solid lyrically. So I'm going to go ahead and give it 3.5, 3.5. But it's a little bit lower than we would expect from an MC like Doom. JJ Doom, Key to Kuffs.
Key to Kuffs, man. Check it out. Let us know what you think. You might disagree with this. You might think it's great, off the hook crazy. So let us know if you disagree. How can they reach us anyway?
They can reach us on our email, which is kidmuff44@gmail.com. That's KIDDAENDMUFF@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on our Twitter account. We are KidMuff44 on Twitter. You can also hit us up on Facebook. We are the Cipher Crew. Be our friend. That's and we also want you to subscribe to clbTV.
Do that.
Click the likey thing, that like thingy. Click the like thingy. I'm tired of doing it by myself. So do it. All right, man. But check it out. 3.5 from me, 3.5. A 3 from my man here. But still, check it out. It's still Doom. I still think it's lyrically dope. So check it out.
All right, Doom rhymes. You can never go wrong, though.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Why? Because the Cipher said so, son. We out. Peace.
Yeah, and you don't stop. My man Trey, and you don't stop. Johnny Boombats, and you don't stop. My man Muff, and you don't stop. My nigga Woo, and you don't stop. Little Brooklyn, and you don't stop. Grand Jury, and you don't stop. Jay White, and you don't stop. Cipher music, and you don't stop. Check it. We rise from the grave with the eyes of a slave. We strive to survive, rocking the mic live. No surprise that we paid. We created a trade that became a craze. It wasn't vice versa. Gave birth to a verse and baptized it in cursive. If you thirst for the real, then travel no further. We murder the fraudulent motherfuckers and went out to get burgers. We hip hop carnivores, living by the